Good morning, kindergartners. It is week 3, day 1. I'm so excited. We are officially starting day 1 on a Monday, not a random Thursday. And this makes all of us kindergarten teachers super happy. I hope that you guys are super excited about that too. Maybe it's us just nerding out, but I am very excited for the days to go consecutively with the week. Let's get started. From this point going forward, we will be learning in a different way. We'll be posting a lot more YouTube videos for teaching skills. Every day a new writing video will be posted. Different math and reading skills will be posted for you guys to reference. If you cannot reference the videos, that is okay. You can still teach the packet exactly as is. We put the skills into the packet. But I know that for some people it's easier, and our biggest thing is make it easiest on the parents to be able to have us teach your students and then have you just make sure they're doing the work. And so we listen to you and we're doing that. And so it's going to be a little bit different. These packets we created, they seem really overwhelming, but I promise they're really not. There's a lot of independent work in them. They're super exciting. If there's anything in it you don't like or things that you really do like, please let your teacher know. We do take that information that you give us and we'll put it into our next packet creation. So we took a lot of parent input on this packet and we really wanted to give you guys what you were asking for. And so hopefully you find that in the packet. If there's anything that you really like or things that you care less for, please, again, let your teacher know. This meme is super funny. We wanted to share it with you guys. We got it from Ray Lee's teacher. Ray Lee is in Miss Gerber's class, or Ray Lee's teacher. Ray Lee's mother. Sorry about that. Ray Lee is in Miss Gerber's class. It says, "This is Sue. Sue is 31 years old. She has been homeschooling her 4 kids for the last week." I don't know if anybody else feels like this. I know a lot of parents who are feeling like this. I know even for us teachers who now have kids at home while we're trying to teach, trying to keep them off the camera. Man, it is tough work. But all we can do is the best we can do. And I know that we're surviving this together. We know that you guys are awesome and you guys are doing a great job. So just keep it up and we will all get through this. And then before we know it, it'll be June. The quarantine will be lifted. We're all going to go to the lakes. It'll be wonderful. So just keep that positive mindset. On the left, you'll see you have your morning message. Go ahead and pause that here and go through that with your student. It's really great. On the right, we have our conferences for today. So I have Lane, Camilla, Georgia, and Emily. Miss Gerber has Aurora, Lily, Jesus, and Elena. And Miss Sullivan has Penny, Colton, Easton, Jaden, and Glenn. So you can see that our days are filled with these conferences that we just love doing. So we're really excited. We're going into our 3rd week doing these, and they are going great. Thank you for everybody who comes to these and takes their time. Kindergartners, this is for you. If you remember our breathing that we do right now, what I want you to do is I want you to practice 3 breaths. 3 of these. Remember, you have your butterfly breaths, you have your balloon breaths, you have your volcano breaths. That seems to be one of the favorites of all the kinders. You have your trace your paw breath, you have your flower and candle breaths, and you have your rub your ears breath. So pause this right now. I want you to choose 3 different types of breaths, and I want you to do them 3 times. Okay? So take that moment. Let's just calm our mind, our body, before we get started. Here is our virtual classroom shoutouts. I love doing these. I know Miss Gerber and Miss Sullivan feel the same. These photos just make us so happy. To everybody who's sending us photos, thank you. To anybody who's not sending us photos, please, please, please do. We love featuring your guys' kiddos. They're, so great to be able to see their friends and for us to be able to see the photos of them at home and all the cool things they're doing. So we have on the far left Kimber in Miss Gerber's class. We have Mason with his chicken and his kitty cat. So cute. Fun fact about Miss Lopez, chickens actually, when they're adults, kind of freak me out. I don't know why I don't like catching them or touching them unless somebody else catches them. Then I can touch them, but I won't just go and catch my own chicken. The way they move, I don't know, they just freak me out. So fun fact about me. Then we have our friend Ray Lee here doing some awesome work. I love it. And then we have Colton from Miss Sullivan's class. So again, guys, thank you for sending us those photos. Please, please, please. Your student can be doing anything during this quarantine, whether it's learning or, as you see, Mason's just hanging out with his chicken and his cat. So send us whatever you have. Here is our agenda for the day. Remember, do what you can handle. I don't think we can stress this enough. This is our goal. But if your student can't handle it, start with 10, 15 minutes each. Do what your body and your mind and your student's body and mind can handle. All right? Additional things you'll need in this learning kit, besides the learning kit, are all of these. So pause this if you want to read through this. It is extremely important that if you don't have these supplies, let the school know. Don't just leave us hanging, because we don't know unless you tell us. So please just let us know if you need any of these things. All right, here for reading. For reading our sight words, we're going to introduce said and want. These are two more difficult words, so just a lot of practice. In the resource section, we now have flashcards. So cut those out and just practice, practice, practice. Our letters this week are V and X. They say V and X. The word X is the word X. Let's try that again. The letter X makes a X sound. Oftentimes, especially on older alphabets, we see that the X is with a xylophone because it starts with a X, or it starts with X, but it does not start with a X. It starts with a Z. And so parents try not to use that one. Oftentimes we see words that end in X work better. Fox, box, that type of thing. For phonics, you're going to be practicing the letter pages for V and X. This is an independent task. For the optional practice is digraphs this week. Name the beginning sound. Again, another independent task. Phonemic awareness. Work on CVC, so consonant, vowel, consonant. Blending with words that end in X. All right, like I said, the word box. Consonant, vowel, consonant ends in X. So practice that. Phonemic awareness is words you hear and say, not words you write down. And then comprehension. You will be going through this and making a prediction of the book that you will be reading. So a prediction. What is going to happen? All right. Here is that video for said. Links down in the comment for want, or not in the comment, in the caption. Here's the video for V and our video for X. It is down in the caption. And here's our digraphs chant. Super excited about this. So just listen on to this, and that's down in the, or you could even just go to our videos for the week. And so you can do that too. That would be pretty easy. And here is the book, The Bear Snores On. This has got to be one of my favorite books. I think it's so cute. So definitely take the time to read this and make a prediction of what's going to happen. For math, we are working on 3-dimensional shapes. Remember, we were working on 2-dimensional shapes, 2D meaning flat. Now we're working on solid shapes. So shapes that when you turn them sideways, they're still going to be fat, right? They're solid. They're not flat shapes. So as you can see, for a warm-up, you're going to count a handful and then compare. You're also going to play flash and show with 10 frames. Then for the actual lesson, you're going to go over the 3D shapes with the students using the resource page. Find examples of each shape around your house. Okay. Your practice pages are team number, match, and write. And this is independent. Okay. This is not a test that needs an adult with it. You get them started and they can go. And then drawing more shapes, 1 to 10 number match. All right. So here's your 2D shape song. Down in the caption, 3D down in the caption, extra flash and show practice down in the caption. Now we are on to writing. Today, for writing, you will be using the graphic organizer that's on the left. You will find that in your packet. You're going to generate a list of topics that you know a lot about, and make sure that your list has things that you can tell your reader a lot about. Your reader has to know a lot about, or you have to know a lot about each thing, so that your reader can really learn about it. You don't want things that you only know 1 or 2 things about, because then you're not really an expert. So make it things that you know a lot about. Your pictures may have just, or your clouds may have just pictures, or they might have words too. follow what your packet says. All right. There is a video to go along with this writing lesson. It is up in our playlist that is labeled 420, which is April 20th. So that's today's date. And so just go there and you can find all of the videos. Here's our activity bingo. All of these will be down in the caption. Activity bingo. It's so great to get moving, especially with the nice weather. So maybe even do these outside, right? Here's our art project today. If you have an egg carton, here you can make those beautiful flowers. I know that flowers are wanting to start to bloom. Hopefully we'll stop freezing at night so they can really get out there. So this is kind of a fun little thing to do if you have these supplies at home. You will be using your nature journal today. So you're going to go for a nature walk and sketch out what you find. And then you're going to play Central Oregon Plant Bingo and check off what you see. You're going to sketch any cloud shapes that you see. And of course, you need to send a picture to your teachers. Anything you do, send your pictures. And then listen to what you hear and then mimic those sounds. All right. So this is your science activity today. And then we're going to have you watch this video, How Does a Seed Become a Plant? Which is a really cute video about planting seeds. Celebrate your work, guys. You've done it. You're doing great. Keep up the great work. You know that what you're doing is amazing. And I'm going to say it again. All you can do is the best you can do. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.